Hey, what's going on, everybody? Because I'm a Fury here, and what you see on the screen is true. The Flash DC Extended Universe debut movie is currently being rewritten. Hooray? Or not? Let's talk about it. Alright? This can be a good thing. Definitely because the original script that was written by Seth Graham Gillian, I believe his name is. I'm gonna read the article to fix all that in a moment. So this is it. GameSpot released this just a couple minutes ago. The DC's The Flash movie is being entirely rewritten. Okay, it's currently without a director, having lost two in the space of a few months. It's now being reported that the movie is being completely rewritten. According to Variety, Warner has decided to go for an entirely new script while they look for a third director. The site states that Joby Harold has been hired for this role. Harold has also written the upcoming King Arthur Legend of the Sword. The studio declined to comment on Variety's report. In November, it was announced that director Rick Famuyiwa had quit the movie over creative differences with Warner. Famuyiwa had been hired in June, replacing Seth Graham Smith, who exited a month earlier. Okay, so at this time, it was reported that The Flash would retain the script that Graham Smith had written, but this seems to be no longer the case. While the movie is still scheduled for a May 2018 release, it seems very unlikely that the film will make that date. In a recent review, star Ezra Miller admitted that from the outside, losing two directors within a few months of each other did make it seem like the film was in trouble. Not my words, Ezra Miller's. Continuing on, quote, "These processes are complicated, and I think it can from afar appear to be something interpersonal or dramatic," he said. "These are groups of people taking the development of projects extremely serious, and that the teams are changing all the time. There's often a lot of flux in who the team of the production of a film is before the production starts, and in this case you hear about it because it's a critical figure. The directors have been coming on and leaving. For me, it's sort of a tragic relay race." Miller will next appear in Justice League, which hits theaters in November. This week, a new image from the movie was revealed, which showed the Flash alongside Batman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. That's the end of the article. Now, this is why it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing, because just what Ezra Miller just said, from afar it looks like it's a lot of trouble going on in this, and even the fact that he's trying to negate that it looks like it looks worse than what it is. Then he brings up the fact moments later that there's a constant team of changing producers or so, which means that could be a bad sign. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my god. It can go either way with this project, people. What do you really think is happening right now? I'm saying, it could be a good thing for the simple fact that they could be actually getting rid of the first script, which was more based on how things were going from the Man of Steel to Batman v Superman type. It could be because they trying to go in a better direction than what Zack Snyder was his vision. His vision. They call this the Snyderverse for a reason. Maybe they trying to take it out of the Snyderverse and actually make it into something that's a bit cooler, a bit more authentic to the Flash, instead of making the Flash be that kind of copy that same type of tone. Suicide Squad was tasked with that responsibility, and let's be honest, Suicide Squad shouldn't have been the movie to try to steer the boat right. It just wasn't, and that's all Warner Brothers' fault. Okay, but this definitely could be something good, because think about it. Look at, all they need to do is sit there and not copy what they see on the CW, when it comes to everything, of course, we don't expect him to have a Joe West or have all the Star Labs and all this other things going on with him and stuff that he has on the CW. But look at what makes the character Barry Allen and stuff, and make him different and stuff. I see what they're going for with Justice League, and you see him to kind of be kind of quirky and the funny character and stuff, and without overdoing that and making it like this is what the Flash is going to be and stuff. They got to give it somewhat of a tone, but not completely dark. So maybe this new script is they're gonna finally start integrating the character evolutions and stuff, and let's see how it transitions over. So I'm only judging from what I've seen in the Justice League trailer. That's not definitive on how the Flash is going to be. But what I want them to do is basically be like, look, this is Ezra Miller as the Flash. This is how we like him. We want that to be a seamless conversion over into his solo film and stuff. So I don't want him to be in Zack Snyder's film as a complete clown shoe, and then you try to make him something better with negative feedback. I want them, hopefully, and that falls on Zack Snyder, that they get that right, they get Barry Allen correct. We'll see in November, and I can't wait to see that. I want to see this gotta be good. It gotta be good. So don't mind my dog over there, he's scratching and everything, shaking off, but this could be a good thing, definitely. And I keep repeating what I've said because I'm seeing it on the screen, I guess. But I don't have a lot of animosity towards the DCEU. I had a lot of disappointment, but we got to look up. It can only go up from here. It can't get any worse than this. 3 movies that have been not well received universally. I think it can only go up from here. And this is May 2018. Now they're saying, because the article said it's not going to make that timeline because of the being rewritten, which means if it's being rewritten, are they going to rush the script so it can start filming on the date it's supposed to film this year? Because if it comes out in May 2018, it's supposed to be start filming pretty soon to make the timeline, get the production right, reshoots, editing, special effects, all that stuff. So I don't know what to really make of this. I'm 50-50 and stuff on it, and I'm not a negative Nancy about this one, because I just can't be a negative Nancy on everything DC. It's pretty much, it's pointless to be like that. You gotta have optimism sometime and stuff. And I know I put out days later that there's rumors that the Wonder Woman movie could be a mess. That could be true also, but I'm 50-50 on that one. I'm 50-50 on this one. I'm totally like, it gotta be up from here. This is just Jeff Johns taking over, as the president of DC Films, and he's a writer. He's the best DC writer in quite a long time, and Rebirth is proof of that, and other things. Green Lantern, he made Green Lantern cool again. So if he's making, the scripts gotta go by, they gotta go by him. All right, Suicide Squad was before him. Everything Wonder Woman on goes through him. So there's got to be some good going for this. All right, what do you think? Let me know if you think the Flash, this rewrite process, is a good or bad thing, and let me know if you think it's the same old DC. You think it's going to be a problem. You are not falling for the okie doke. Let me know. I mean, I'm in the middle and stuff. And when you're in the middle, like I am, that means you're going to watch the movie and let fate sort out the mess. Anyway, I can't sit here and dwell on this. I'm hearing too much negative stuff. It got to be good stuff coming from DC. And me, because the fan in me just can't be like, you know what, fuck them, fuck everything else. I'm going to see this. Let me know. And once again, as always, keep watching what you want, keep gaming the way you want, keep being you, because I'm Fury out. Let me know in the comments what you think. Peace.